to start this video off by saying it is freaking hot, so I'm going to try and not speak for 20 minutes like I tend to do in these videos. Cut right to the chase. We all know what brought you here. Either you're a loyal subscriber or, you know, maybe you've seen something in the title, whatever I decided to make it. Also, might notice something a little different. It's not the same camera. Hopefully the sound's okay. I'm not wearing a headset. This is a video camera that I bought a while back because something's wrong with my webcam. Off topic. Anyway, yes, I'm wearing a Chad Ochocinco jersey. Why? Because I can. Still off topic. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Remember a couple videos ago, you know, kind of did a little talking about this. You know, 1991 NES video game came out, a classic. Should probably be worth more than what you're going to pay for it on eBay. Anyway, and then some of you guys remember this Tecmo Super Bowl 13. You know, cartridge authentic, shows you the game footage. Got some shit for it. Don't worry. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I know some of you commenting that I'm fat already. Get me a new package in the mail. Let's go and see what it is. You know, we gotta kind of fucking put these things up a little bit. Get something else in here. What is this paper made out of? It's like fucking paper, but it's plastic. Alright, what do we got in here? What's this? Oh, look! Piece of Laffy Taffy. That's awesome. And I know my eyes are like off kilter, but you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Definitely a little different than last year. Some type of invoice. I didn't order this. What? What is this? Huh. Cartridges is a little different. Doesn't have the old sticker on it. Could that be Tecmo Super Bowl 2014 or 14 or whatever you want to call it? Could be. So now my personal well, I have the original Tecmo Bowl, but it's put away. So now I got the 1991 Tecmo Super Bowl. You guys should already know Tecmo Super Bowl 2013. Now I got 2014. How do you get this, do you ask? Unfortunately for you guys watching this video, can't get this. Well, technically you can, but it's not the way that you want to go about getting it. You can probably find this, not this exact copy, but the same thing. You can find this and probably some fakes on eBay, and you're gonna pay double what I did, but obviously I'm not going to make a video advertising for this stuff because I'm pretty sure these people have their own account. And they do that, and I told you guys back in January when I got this one that, this will be coming out, get on the mailing list. I told you the website. The website is even, it's even printed on here. Like I said, check out tecmobowlers.com. And also, I think tecmobowl.org is a main spot. Facebook.com/Tecmo Super Bowl. Twitter.com/Tecmo Godfather. And I believe that's about it. I mean, there's a million, Twitters and Facebooks and all that shit. I will show you game footage of this. Obviously, this is for the 2013-2014 season, updated Tecmo Super Bowl. They're making cartridges again. You guys missed out. Cool thing about this is last year, I think they were still working on them, or they were done around Christmas time and mailing them out, and they came out in January. And I got mine right before the actual Super Bowl. This year, they were a little bit quicker about them. They had them done pretty much as soon as the ROM was done, and had been working on these for a while. And here we are. I Actually didn't get in the first and second tier. They had 3 phases of this one sold this year. And I was able to get in the third. Just happened to have enough money on me at the time to buy this. I mean, I'm a lifelong fan. I'm pretty sure I said in the last video that, you know, my dad always loved Tecmo Super Bowl, and, you know, we'd play it and shit when I was a kid. I mean, I love Madden, but in all honesty, nothing compares to Tecmo Bowl for Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, this is cool and all, but I will say that the little, like, personal, well, not like had my name or anything on it, but the little letter thing that they sent last year. Also, yeah, last year they sent me there was a coupon code for my next purchase in there, so I didn't pay full price for this, which is cool. And what did I do? Yeah, what was this wrapped up in? This isn't something that I ordered, but I guess it's a freebie. Oh yeah. This is awesome. You guys all know Bo Jackson played for the Los Angeles Raiders back in the day. I guess you can see that okay. I guess they sent me a free t-shirt. That's pretty badass, and these are, I think these are kind of pricey on their website, but they're nice. I'd recommend you guys checking out their website. They got these, I think they got one called Tebow Time, where they've got them in you know, Broncos colors, and then they got Jets colors. I guess if he signs on with the team this year, next year, whatever, they might make another one. I think they have a shirt for Christian Okoye too, who played for the Chiefs, and they have one. It's pretty much. Wait, I guess that would have been Lawrence Taylor. They kind of have one with the still image from the beginning, you know, where the shit's moving around and all that, like da na 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 and all that. Yeah, I know I'm rambling, but this is pretty badass. Whoever hooked me up with this, if you guys are, you know, checking out this video, thank you very much. Oh yeah, thanks for the Laffy Taffy too. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it's okay. It'd been out in the heat for a while. Yeah, let's pop this in my NES and see if we can get some game footage for you guys. Thumbs up, like, video, you know, whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to be posting this on Tecmo Bowl's Facebook page and on my own personal page. So yeah, okay, game footage going, getting to the point. You know, you guys gave me shit last time. Don't really care, because I got a copy. Now let's check it out. Alrighty, now you get to see me work my wonderful camera skills while holding the controller with the other hand. Looks like this is the main start page. I have the format on the TV zoomed out because it seems like it looks better. Obviously this isn't the first time that I looked at this, because I wanted to make sure the NES was going to work before I did anything. Tecmo Super Bowl 2014 NFL. Options. Looks like you can still change the quarter length and everything. Let's see, team data. Let's see. Something that's changed here would be, there's Jacksonville's new helmet. Tell me that's not badass. And of course you can tell, you know, this is today's players and everything. Buffalo might have had a change in their helmet. I think I've seen a discussion about that on the message boards. New England might have changed up a little bit. I don't know why that really matters. I think Denver might have been edited a little bit. Oh. Well, check that out. I was going to say, you guys can also download, you know, Tecmo Bowl 2014 for an emulator. Personally, I have one on my PSP. But Peyton Manning's actually number 18 on here. I tweeted the account the other day when I was playing the ROM on my PSP that he was number 17 on there for some reason. Oh yeah, Miami. That was the other team. Yeah, see? They got their new logo too. Once again, tell me that's not badass. Of course, you guys know my favorite team. Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton. I'm glad they went with Josh Johnson as the backup. Let's see. Orson Charles, Giovanni Bernard. Cedric Pierman. Huh. On the ROM version, they have Rex Burkhead. Or Orson Charles is still there. Let's see, Brandon Tate. Looks like they got yeah, Gresham. Eifert's there. I can see him on the side. Defensive starters. There's Big 92 James Harrison. Cannot wait to see him next week on Monday Night Football. I will be there. so look for me on TV. Biggest gripe about this is I would rather have, I know you can't change the starters on defense. Personally, I'd rather have Taylor Mays over George Iloka, or whatever the hell his name is. Let's see, everybody's number looks alright. And I would rather, I don't know how this compares to Madden. Harrison could probably stay where he's at. Maluga, Michael Johnson. But as far as Tecmo Bowl being like a default 3-4, I think there's a version out there where they have it changed up or something. But anyway, Domata Peko in the middle does not work for me. So anybody in the future that does another ROM and edits the Bengals and everything, of course I'll admit that I'm a lurcher. Not against when I play other people because that's kind of cheap, but playing the computer, I lurch or nose tackle dive, whatever you want to call it. And I'd rather get all my sacks in my season with Geno Atkins instead of Domata Peko. But whatever. Nothing against you, Peko, if you ever see this video. But as far as the way this is lined up, and playing in a 3-4, Geno Atkins definitely needs to be over there. Playbook looks pretty good. Really, that kind of reminds me of the original Bengals playbook. Of course, you can always edit this. Okay, game. Let's see. Last game I did the Super Bowl. 49ers. Let's preseason man versus computer. I'll tell you what. Since he's the new Bo Jackson, I'll give you Minnesota. Adrian Peterson is the new Bo Jackson on here. Let's go Minnesota against... I want to do Seattle, but I think I'm going to have to go with Washington. So 2 NFC teams we're going to do... Wait. Did I do man versus computer? Yep, I did. Hold on. Reset. Reset button. That's what's cool about that. I gotta say, for the cartridge though, I do miss the original opening and all that, but it's cool, still cool to have a cartridge. Anyway, start preseason. Wait, man versus man. What? How is there? They don't have computer versus computer. Coach versus computer. Coach versus coach. Man versus coach. Man versus man. What the hell? What's the difference between coach versus man and man versus... Or computer versus man and man versus computer? This is going to be really hard if I do have to try and run plays and hold this camera. Oh yeah, Washington. So RG3. Where's the remote? This needs to be turned up. Yeah, it says man. Alright, next I can try and do this one-handed. Thought I hit A, but whatever. Let's see the Tecmo Super Bowl logo. Tecmo Bowlers in the end zone. He's just standing there. What is my deal here? Is it I got a fudged up controller? I mean, really? Oh, you know what? Just curious. I wonder if it's in the player 2 slot. Damn, it sucks to hold a camera. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to edit all this out. Yes, I have an Emerson TV. You can get those at Walmart. It's like a 26-inch, $130. That's called product placement, if you guys didn't know. Alright. Hold this, and... Okay, yeah. So apparently there's no computer versus computer. It's, if you do the second one, then you have to be controlling the controller in the second slot. Let's see, they might give it to Peterson, so there we go. You can't do this one-handed. Wow. Brian Arakpo out of Texas. He just kind of stood there forever and got sacked. Give it to Peterson. I just want to see Peterson go. Oh shit. I can't. I'm one-handed here. Always select the Peterson play because they probably give it to him a lot. I can tell that he does run very fast. I think I read something one time where you always want to control the safety when you're playing this. Holy crap. Wow. Touchdown, Adrian Peterson. I was wondering why it was 8-0. But I forgot I just gave up a safety before. Hope this video turns out alright. If not, I'm sorry. Alright, now let's try this. I want to pass and maybe run with RG3 if I can, so hut. Oh, he's scrambling with RG3 with one hand. Oh wow, I guess he is pretty fast. Huh. Wait, didn't I? This is a pass play. Yeah, shotgun. Oh, wow, shit. Alright, I threw a pick. I guess that's good enough, but you can see RG3 runs pretty decent. And I kind of like what they did with the end zones there. It's pretty badass. And the midfield logo, it kind of makes it more personalized. Anyway, and this is going to be like another 20-30 minute video. Hopefully somebody will like it. Like I said, maybe watch out. They might make more copies of that game and put it on their website. Or you might just have to go on eBay and buy it off some, dipshit that wants you to pay like fucking $100+, or, they might rip off the technology and whatever. Yeah, but I say buy from these guys because, they do all the work and shit. So, yeah. Thank you guys once again for the t-shirt and the Laffy Taffy and, the game. I was really lucky to be able to get one. Because it was like a last-minute thing. I just happened to get home from work and was like, crap, those are on sale tonight. But here it is. I'm probably going to sit down and enjoy this by myself. Peace out, guys.